Hello. What are we doing?
I don't know. We're just really tired. It's kind of the week after the magazine. We're always knackered because it's just one of those run-ups where we're like,
Yeah.
and then so we're both kind of tired.
And we were in Dublin.
Yeah.
All day yesterday.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you'll have to. Last time you had to forgive us because we're new. We're still new. This time you've got to forgive us because we're really, really tired.
Yeah.
So it's Sunday the 31st of July.
So September, April, June, and November.
Yeah.
Yeah, 31st.
Sunday the 1st of July. By the time this gets up, it could be Monday for you lot. So happy New August.
Oh yeah. And a bank holiday. So I hope you're doing something nice.
Yeah. So I suppose this episode we'd probably like to go through some of the things that were in the magazine.
Yeah.
And talk a little bit more about them. So we'll kick off with this.
Oh yeah, we love this.
Notes.
Yeah, very professional.
So will I give you? Which one do you want? Do you want blue?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this was our crochet pattern from the current issue, and it was by Waterford lady Carmen Heffernan, and she's just fab. Like her crochet is really, really cool and colourful, and she created this shawl. We called it the Anann shawl because it's fine. I'll just talk through the shawl. Well, I could do some kind of dance behind it. It's called the Anann shawl because the Anann is the Irish for pineapple, and Carmen used a kind of a retro. Let's see if we can do this. A retro pineapple shape or motif that looks really, really cool. She found it on a vintage pattern, kind of updated it and modernized it, and she just used. Carmen made this one, and she used a really bright green. What would you call this? Coral.
Coral. It's like a deep coral, isn't it? I think. And this is. It's not a peach, is it? It's more of a kind of apricot, very gentle. Apricot colour.
Really nice colours together, and that was really, really. I think that looked really nice on the day when we were photographing it, and then our good friend, our crochet ninja, Lucy, made this version. And we just love. It's kind of more cool, kind of icy colours.
Yeah, this is more kind of. Is it Edwardian or kind of Edwardian?
Okay, yeah,
is what
I suppose
I'm
it is
thinking.
actually.
Yeah.
And it just turned out really, really well. And what is it? Manos del Uruguay.
Yes. Serena.
Oh,
Serena. Yeah.
So it's really, it feels very luxurious, doesn't it?
Is it a cotton alpaca blend? That's terrible. I should have checked before. I have a feeling it's a cotton alpaca blend. And it's actually a sport weight.
Oh right. Yeah.
I thought it was a 4-ply, but I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put something down the bottom here. But I'm pretty sure it's a sport weight. But it's a very light.
It is quite
yarn.
Light.
And it's got this lovely matte look to it. So the colours. I mean, although that's a really bright green, it's coming out much more vibrant on the screen, isn't
actually,
it?
Yeah.
Although it's like a very good strong green, it's still got that kind of muted kind of.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it's not in your face. Yeah,
it's really nice.
Oh, it's just it's really fab.
Yeah. No, I do like it, I have to say, and it looked fantastic. Our model Anya, she
looked
gorgeous in it.
Yeah, she looked great.
We even managed to organise one of the cruise ships, one of the liners, to come up behind her. A cove. That was quite good.
Yeah. Let's call it the Olann effect.
Yeah, we've got this new thing, #Olann effect. Yeah.
We'll talk about that some more at a later date.
We're obviously both suffering from it.
Yeah. So we have, separately then, I guess we were doing our own knitting. We're going to show you like the other two patterns in the next podcast because it would have been a bit too much of an overload, I think. So we were, I finished my...
You have to do what the noise is. It's
your turn
this week.
So this is my ta-da moment, and it's the Age of Brass and Steam kerchief, I guess I'm going to call it, because it's, quite small. But I finished it and locked it, and it looks
really cool.
Really, I'm really happy with it. It's kind of like, if I put it on, it's kind of a nice... Oh, that is nice, yeah. Small...
Adjust yourself for me.
I know, yeah. I that's the thing about points at the end, you know, sometimes they kind of curl up. But anyway, yeah, I think it looks really pretty. And it's just a nice size. It's really neat, just for, you know.
It almost looks red. Do you know what I
Actually,
mean?
yeah, now that I'm looking at in the screen, it does. Yeah. I guess there is, like, the pinks are quite reddy pinks.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, just to let you know, that was Comra in Bloom from Comra Girl. She's an indie dyer just down the road here. So it's a DK weight as well, and it's a really super pattern for if you have like a hank of DK of about, I think it was about 200 meters or 210 meters.
Okay.
So it's kind of nice and neat.
Yeah.
Really
and
happy with
it's the ideal size. That's what most indie dyes, if they dye DK, would be dyeing, isn't it?
Oh,
About
yeah,
200,
I guess it would
200
be.
meters, so it's quite a good. Yeah.
So yeah, ta-da!
Not as much work as a big full ply shawl either.
That's it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which leads me nicely on. So I'm wearing one of my finished objects, and actually this has been finished for quite a while. This is, it's one of the designs that featured in our last issue. It's one of my designs, and I say design, there's not really much design into it, it's a big triangle. But it's, when I do design a pattern, I tend to do a couple of versions, maybe a few swatches and a couple of versions. And this was my original version of my If I Was Your Girlfriend. And it's a big triangle shawl. And because our issue was the men's issue, my brief that I gave myself was that it needed to be unisex. And I wasn't sure that many guys would wear something so big. My son could definitely pull it off, I'm pretty sure. Glenn could pull it off, I think, as well. But as to whether they'd wear it, I'm not sure. So that's the reason that it ended up being the kind of smaller size in the magazine. But this one, I actually knitted it in yarn that I dyed myself. So, I'm sorry. But it's a semi-solid.
Nice. The colour is cool.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of a denim-y look to it.
It is. So, and I will load up my my project notes to Ravelry. I'll get this loaded up to Ravelry so that you can see how I did it differently. But basically there's just a good few more rows in each stocking stitch panel. So it's got panels of stocking stitch and then panels of moss stitch. And there's more rows in each stocking stitch panel than in the magazine version. Okay. And then, so I used up pretty much everything that I had in the navy, which is about 420 meters.
Oh, okay.
So I then had to do a contrast, and I do have another hank of this navy, but this will be my favourite colour that I've dyed up.
Yeah.
So I don't kind of like to try and do something else with it. So
I think the green works. Yeah. It makes the navy look brighter. I don't know. It kind of makes it pop a bit. Yeah. And it adds a bit of interest.
It does. Yeah. And favourite thing I've knitted for a long time, and that's not because it's my yarn. I love the colour. That helps. My yarn, my design. Yeah. No, it definitely helps. But no, the colour. I just with the blue, with everything I wear, the navy works better. Yeah.
Can match more of your outfits.
Exactly. No pink. She's not even wearing pink.
I didn't even wear pink. Was I wearing pink yesterday? No, I was wearing blue yesterday. Yeah. What's going on? I don't know.
It's not on. Yeah. We're becoming one person. It's not good. No.
There is that.
So that's my ta-da.
So no, I've been practicing this. My naughty little bugger. I don't know. I'm not convinced. This issue is, oh God, I'm so our good friend Dr. Sock made me this very cute drawstring pouch, and it's just perfect for a sock project, which is what it holds. This is, oh God, I feel so bad about this one. It's a sock, but it's half a sock, so it's half a hole. It's ridiculous. So I had this blue that I used to knit another pair of socks, but I had so much of it left over that I was like, but I didn't think I'd get another full pair of socks out of it, so I thought it would make a good accent on another pair of socks. Let me think. Knitting Goddess. Yeah. I got this on Ravel a couple of years ago. And then this is just a ball of opal sock yarn in bright pink. And I thought this would work well together. So I would do the cuffs the blue, the heel the blue, and the toe the blue, and then the pink. And I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do the afterthought heel. But then I got to the point where, you know, I'm kind of nearly getting to the point where I should be putting the afterthought heel in. And I kind of chickened out a bit or something. I don't know. I started overthinking it and thinking, it makes no sense. The afterthought heel makes no sense. How would you cut?
No, so you're going to carry on knitting the pink tube.
Yeah.
You effectively knit your pink tube.
Yeah.
And your toe would end up being your turquoise. You don't put your heel in. You
Yeah.
put a scrap piece of yarn in.
Yeah.
You don't want to. You could use a bit of that, but you could use a scrap colour.
Yeah.
You basically work across your heel stitches with where your heel would be with the scrap yarn.
Yeah.
Then you continue knitting in your pink.
Yeah.
And then you snip the.
I know, it's the snipping.
It's fine because all you're doing is snipping the scrap.
Yeah.
Or you could do.
And then,
what I
but
do,
then
and
there's
just do different colour heels.
There's 2 sets then of live stitches.
Yeah.
Like the 2 here, and you have to. Oh God. Anyway, that's what happened. I started overthinking it, and I thought I can't do this. And then I was thinking, do I even like it? Because I had too much time to think about it, and I just thought it was a bit too much pink. I know. I never thought I'd hear myself say that, but it's like it just, and I thought, no, I might actually even frog it, which is, I don't know. I actually don't know. Would it just look a bit weird with the blue and the blue?
No, I mean I like it, but
Yeah.
maybe you're talking to the wrong person.
I know. So I don't know. This is my naughty little bugger, and I think it doesn't sound as good in an Irish accent. And I think it'll still be my naughty little bugger in a while because I just need to figure out what to do with it. Because I love this. I just love this colour.
I have to say that is
and
beautiful.
I think I feel like I'm not maybe using it
to its full potential.
Yeah.
You have a lot there though.
Do you think I get another pair of socks
You have a lot
with
there.
it?
Yeah.
I
would weigh a pair of the socks that you've knitted and see.
Because I wouldn't mind this with this as the accent.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
If you put this as the cuff, the heel, and the toe, I or the Rose City rollers.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe I've just suggested that you pull that whole sock down.
Look, you know, I mean, it's not that much. But anyway, yeah, so to be continued. We'll see what she does with this next. Oh.
So my naughty little bugger. Well, to be fair, there are a few. But don't worry, I'm not going to keep you for a long time because I frogged them. So I went through the really, really big laundry bag of unfinished projects. The reason I went through the really, really big bag of unfinished projects is because I needed to put some more in there.
What?
Oh God.
Oh no.
So because I needed to put some more in there, I thought probably I should take some out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I pulled some out.
So there's still the same amount?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
I don't know. You just substituted. Okay.
I did pull some out, and I have kind of put aside some of the things that I could probably get around to working on. Maybe. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm going to pull these out of this bag over there, like throw them over there, and I'll quickly show you the bag just because this is really cool because our friend was in this. Oh, I'm tied up. Do you remember this?
Oh yeah.
So, can you see it?
There we go.
Yeah. So this was this a couple of years ago, the Cork International Choral Festival?
I feel like it was 2 years ago, yeah.
And our friend Dr. Sock was she was singing in one of the choirs there, so we all went along. It was great fun.
It was really cool.
It was a knitting group, what's the word I'm thinking
Outing?
of? Outing,
Yeah.
that's good because I was going to say exhibition. So
Knitters on tour. Well, not so much on tour because it was only in Cork, but it was really cool.
Yeah, we were tempted to have like banners saying "Go Dr. Sock." I think she would have killed us. So one of my naughty little buggers was this.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'd knitted these. This I hadn't gone into yet. It's Adrofil's Sieta.
Oh.
And I was designing a big crescent shawl in it. Oh. It did look really good, but I couldn't find my notes. Yeah. So, and I still haven't found my notes. So time to frog.
Oh gosh. That looks really cool though, I like that.
It was really nice.
I remember that in your shop.
It was this big swathe of like greyness, and it was just gorgeous. And I'd started a pattern, and yeah, never mind. Teach me to keep better notes. And then this lovely ball of luscious stuff, which I'm assuming has silk in it. Looking at it, can't really see it. I don't know if it will look better up close to the camera. Is that right?
God, is it? Oh. Jesus, I'm looking at the wrong thing all the time. So,
I don't know where that's from. I don't know what it is.
Oh, really?
It was a shawl. It was a lace shawl, and I'd got about these. Maybe I'd done the repeats at the bottom. It's a pink-haired girl shawl, but my tastes have changed, and I probably wouldn't wear it. It's probably a bit lacy for me now.
Okay.
So, and it had been in the sin bin for, I'd say maybe 2 years. So, had something like 15 different markers, stitch markers.
Jesus. Okay. You know what we could call this then?
What?
A UKO.
A UKO.
An unidentified knitted object.
Okay. Yeah. So it's my UKO. Yeah. It's my naughty little bugger that's a UKO.
Yeah.
And then last one is, it's actually just a basic moss stitch, super chunky shawl. Mm-hmm. One of the many things that just needs the ends sewing in or sewing up. And actually Dina had asked me, loves, my daughter loves, really big, oversized, super chunky, kind of like cows that you just wrap around. What do you call them?
Yeah.
Like an infinity scarf, I suppose,
or
something. Yeah. And so it's literally, that's all it is. It's been in the sin bin again.
And it just needs to be sewed up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could actually do that while we do the rest of the podcast. Like, that's... Yeah.
So, sorry, Dina. Guess what's coming your way soon? So, yeah, it's just a big basic one. And I will sew that up and just get that off because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that's my other naughty little bugger. Yeah. So, yeah. There we go. All done. We'll just forget about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you had your.
Oh yeah.
It'll be lovely when it's finished.
Okay. Oh yeah. I kind of showed this last week really briefly. It's another Hawthorne Cottage craft bag from Kate.
Oh, they're so cool.
And they're really cool. They're her bucket bags because this folds over. They're all quilted. Like this. Sorry. And that's a lovely label there. And it's thick and it's quilted, and the idea is that it kind of stands on your table like this. So it's very cool. It's got poppers. I really like it.
Yeah.
And I asked Kate to make me this set, so I've got one of her DPN holders.
They're just so cool.
They are.
They are so cool.
I'm like, how did I never know about these things? Yeah.
And how do we ever do without them?
Oh, don't. Terrible. Ridiculous. So I'm doing one of the Rose City roller. Yeah.
I like that yarn.
It's cool. This is an Irish Fairy Tales yarn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's really nice.
So, I can't think what it's called. I want to say Angel Dust, but that could be wrong. I'll put it in our podcast.
Oh, could it be Fairy Dust?
Fairy Dust, it is, yeah. So I'll put it in our podcast notes, but it's great because it's me in a ball.
Yeah.
So it's turquoise and blue. Although, once it's with everything, it almost looks purple, doesn't it? But it's kind of, I suppose it maybe has a hue. So it's turquoise, blue, green, and then it's actually knitting up really well, I think.
Yeah, I like that.
So, and these, it's the Rose City Rollers pattern, and these are going to be for Dina as well.
Oh, she's lucky, actually.
Because
Bonanza.
Yeah, I'm like, it's an ankle sock. If you're cold enough to wear a sock, put a proper sock on. Yeah. So, and oh yeah, see, look, I've got my David Bowie.
Oh, cool.
Progress
That's
keeper.
lovely.
Because I've never made Dina socks, so I don't know how long to make them. I've been researching on the internet. She kind of knows they're coming, but it sort of spoils it, doesn't it, if I say to try them on, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe. I think she has the same size foot as me.
Oh, I'll get you to try them on.
Because I've borrowed her shoes. That works.
So that's my, it will be lovely when it's finished. It will be lovely when it's finished, which leads on nicely to another section that we're going to be talking about.
So, so as you know, for the magazine we get out and about and we do workshops and classes and events and exhibitions and all that kind of thing around the country, which I'm just going to say now, if you have anything that's happening, or if you know of anything, let us know. Either email us or pop it in the Ravelry group, or even just on the comments underneath the video, because we're always looking for new things to do, and it would be great, because it's sometimes a bit difficult to find out about things, and then we find out about them but they're done, or it's too late, or it's that kind of thing. So it would be really cool.
And we're up for anything, almost.
Almost,
anything.
Yeah. So the one of the things that we did for the last issue, or not for the last issue, we were doing it anyway, was the natural dyeing event here in Laura's place, and it was with your guild members. The Cork Guild, or the Cork section of the Spinners, Weavers and Dyers Guild, were hosting their, is it an annual thing?
Yeah, we usually do an annual dyeing day for the members. Yeah.
And then we thought, okay, we'll do the natural dyeing, and we would do solar dyeing. So kind of making.
I didn't bring my jar in. You chat.
Okay,
I'll be back.
Yeah,
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5. So we a few of us from our knitting group came up, and we brought our kind of blank yarn, or undyed yarn, with us, and. We wrote about this in the magazine, but we had a lovely, wonderful lady called Mary Shields, and she's a member of the guild, and she was showing us all the wonderful dyes that you can make, and all the different colours that you can make from natural dyes. And one of the so I made 2 batches. One of them was made with madder root, and it turned out this, I'm going to say it's almost like a rusty colour, like a burnished orange, let's say. So that was made with the madder root. And that was actually this one was solar dyed, so this was in the jar, and I left it in the jar, heated by the sun, for about, I think I left it for 3 weeks, actually. And it was quite sunny as well during those 3 weeks, so it did get a lot of heat, and I think this looks just lovely. And then my second one was dyed with weld, and that was just pot dyed, so that was just dyed on the day, and it came out a lovely kind of, I'm going to say ochre, but I'm not really sure if that's correct. I think it probably is an ochre colour. You can see it a bit clearer there. It's kind of a yellowy, mustardy kind of colour.
Yeah, it has got kind of almost like a greeny tone to the yellow, hasn't it?
Yeah. So the yarn I dyed was the soft Donegal, the Studio Donegal soft Donegal Aran. So some of the other ladies from our group used 4-ply, and I think actually, having seen our friend Dr. Sock's one, her colours were a bit more vibrant, weren't they? So I guess it depends on the yarn as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So I then decided, so these were just 10 gram hanks, or little kind of bits.
So this is...
Oh yeah, so this is the solar dye.
So this has been for much longer, because I've been lazy and forgotten to take it out. Yeah. So this is this has onion skins in it.
Oh yeah.
And I'll probably sort these out this week.
And then you can kind of see it kind of looks this lovely golden colour.
So I don't know how much of that will wash out. And that's a full 100 gram hank of sock yarn in that. So, because I kind of thought, I'm toying with putting that with something else, maybe another naturally dyed one in some socks or something, or a shawl.
Nice.
God, that's heavy.
Is it?
Did you miss me?
I did. Panic. I think I was panicking. Actually.
The dogs were like, "Wow, we're going on a walk."
Oh yeah, I did hear them laughing.
Sorry.
So just while I'm here showing, I'll show off another bag.
Really
so this is from Karina from Strand Designs. No, Strand Designs.
Yeah.
And I just love it. I bought this down Sheepshead Yarn Festival, and I just love it. It's just so fun and summery and
cool.
cute, and I love the lining on the inside. And it's just a cute little bag.
What is the lining? You didn't show.
Oh, sorry. So it's like a candy stripes.
It's like it's talking. Hello.
We're delirious, I think, with tiredness. So I had these 10 gram little kind of balls, and I thought, what will I do with that? And then I thought, I'll knit a hat for my husband. And I had this, actually is the wool left over from the tea cozy. So it's from Kerry Woolen Mills, and it's just an Aran. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's an Aran weight, and it's their light Jacob.
Oh, okay. So it's a lovely light grey colour. And it actually looks weirdly when I knit it with so this is just the regular guy beanie from Ravelry. It's a free pattern, and it's just a basic beanie. Nice. He wanted one like a fitted one, so there's no slouch to it or anything like that. It's just a nice size. But so I wanted to introduce the colours. So I think I had done the orange, and I thought, oh, that looks really nice. Will I do 2 orange stripes and not do the yellow? But then I put it up on Instagram, and people were like, no, go for the yellow as well. And I did, and I was really glad I did actually, because I think it looks really cool. I'm not going to do another stripe. I'm just going to leave, knit the rest all with the grey, because I just think I don't want to over clutter it. Yeah. And I think I'm getting to the part now where I'm decreasing, so I just think a stripe would look a bit odd. But yeah, anyway, I've tried it on, such as it is, on his head. It fits perfectly, and it looks really well. And I think he said he likes it, so that's cool.
He's rocking the headband. Look at him.
I know, because he's what did I call him? He's a lumbersexual, apparently. So I thought, why not start a trend and just start wearing head things, so then I can just cast off and it'll be fine. But no, I probably will finish it.
I really like that.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, and I look forward to seeing it on him. And if when I finish it, I'll pop a photo up on Instagram. Yeah.
Cool. It'll be really, really good. So we've done, looking at my notes, so we've done natural dyeing. So, Annie's rugs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We just had the best day. We met, we actually had heard of Annie before we went down to the Sheepshead Festival.
Yeah.
But Annie was down at the Sheepshead Festival when we met her. And we met her down there with the most beautiful rag rugs that were crocheted or done with in the toothbrush method.
Oh yeah.
The Amish rag rug method. And they're just beautiful. And we kind of propositioned. We forced ourselves upon Annie in the way that only we do.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it was me.
Yeah, I don't know what this wee business is.
So I persuaded Annie to possibly try her hand at giving us a workshop, and it was really, really good. We took a couple of our friends down with us, down to where is she? She's up. Oh God, she's not in Kilcrohan, which is where the festival is. She's kind of up higher. God, I don't remember. Can't think what it's called. I'll put it. It's in the magazine. It is in the magazine. Yeah, it's in our out and about section on the magazine. And actually, Annie has another workshop coming up at the end of August. So
24th of August.
Yeah, and I have to say we can't recommend it highly enough.
Oh yeah,
so,
she's wonderful.
Yeah, so we did this. As I say, it was called the Amish rag rugs, or toothbrush rugs is what they're referred to sometimes. And we didn't finish. We still haven't finished. Deirdre's got what looks like a nice pot holder.
I know.
She'll show you that.
It is. Do you know what I was thinking? I was only looking at it because this is kind of like a naughty little bugger in that I really want to finish this, but I don't know. I suppose now
it actually takes quite a lot of time.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it does. It's really therapeutic because it's something that you can just keep doing, and it's that kind of rhythm. I always think crochet has a nice rhythm because I don't crochet very much. We were saying in the car yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
That we're kind of always counting in our heads because we don't crochet. That's not our first language.
Yeah.
We still find ourselves counting, so we're still going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So, and this was the same. I really like the whole kind of just the rhythmic stitching of it to you.
Yeah. And it's kind of
going around in a circle, like
and you're repetitive. You're doing the same thing over and over again. And like the cool thing about it is, I think one of the best things about it is you're using stuff that you have. Like so, like we're just using like torn up duvets and like sheets and stuff and curtains or t-shirts. And that's so cool. Like that is so cool.
And it doesn't matter if they've got holes in them because you just cut the bits around them, and it is true recycling.
It is
100%
it
recycling.
Really is.
Yeah.
And mine is more pot holder than anything else. But I will. I just need to kind of get my shit together. I'm gonna say sorry, but I get
parental advice.
I'm gonna have to put some kind of rating on this. Sorry. I couldn't think of a different way to say it.
We're adults and we're doing a podcast
I couldn't think of a different way to say it.
And she swore first, not me. And I've got the dirtiest mouth. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's staying in. We're not cutting it.
Yeah, sorry, Mum. Okay, go on, show your rug there. I'm saying that.
Mine's bigger than
Oh
hers.
God, it is. Oh, I just saw. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So in the workshop, I think I'd got up to about here in Annie's workshop.
Yeah.
But then Annie let us take a couple of a little bit of stuff with us home so that we could finish. So I did finish the whole of this bit here, and then the red is one of my kids' old pillowcases.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, this one is one of my kids' old pillowcases. The greens and the
I like the
turquoise.
greens.
Yeah,
Cool.
it makes it pop, doesn't it?
Mm.
The blue is an old single bed sheet. And then the darker blue that I'm really enjoying, I'm trying to see if I can find something that you can see. Can you see a bit close up? It's actually a Cars duvet.
Oh, is it?
Yes, so it's a Disney Cars duvet. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, yeah.
There's an Ouija. So that's cool.
Yeah. So it's really unfortunate because my house, as big as it is, doesn't really have much space for circular rugs. That's the only thing that I'm kind of thinking. So I hate to say it, but this could end up going to Dina.
She's like rubbing her hands, going yes. Oh, let's show the needles as well, actually, because they're so cool.
Okay, so these needles. Sorry, mine's got. Is yours easier to get yours off?
Yeah.
So
So these.
Annie's husband makes these, don't they? So they were traditionally made from toothbrushes, and you can kind of see why they would have been. They would have been cut. The toothbrush head would have been cut, and then there would have been a hole put through them. But Annie's husband is a carpenter, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he makes them. And Annie's she started an Etsy shop, and she has some little kits with the toothbrush starter kits on, doesn't she?
The starter kits, because it
Which
is
includes the needle.
the start, the really beginning here is probably the most finicky bit about it.
Yeah.
And so she's taken that headache away by giving you that done.
Yeah.
So that's really cool, actually.
But I think they're planning on putting the needles on as well. And actually, when I first saw the needles, I thought perhaps they were nail binding needles, the kind of medieval textiles, mostly associated with the Vikings, really. Because they're very similar to a nail binding needle.
Yeah.
And actually, they could be used for nail binding. They're lovely and tactile. I love wood.
It's made out of mahogany, actually,
Is
Annie
it?
said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love wood.
Yeah.
My dad was a joiner, and I kind of grew up with the smell of sawdust all the time, if you know what I mean, that real nice smell.
Yeah.
So my dad was always making things, Sharpening saws on a Sunday morning when everyone is in bed.
No, that's not good, really.
I'll get mine one day. So that's another one of the out and abouts that we did.
Yeah.
I did an indigo dyeing course as well, and I would like to share that stuff with you. But I'm going to be honest and say I haven't ironed my dress. So you can't see it. You won't be able to see it on me because we haven't got enough room. So I will take some pictures, I think, and pop them in. But we'll do them the next time. No, sorry. It's early.
And housework and chores go to hell when we're doing the magazine.
Oh my God.
They really do.
If I showed you the rest of my kitchen.
It's a tip. Honestly.
Moving swiftly on.
So in each one, where did this come from?
It's out your sock. Ha! I hope it fell out your stitches.
There we go. Right. Okay. So in each issue we do crafty makes. So we did 2 crafty makes in this issue. One of them was the nature loom, which we did on the day actually of the natural dyeing, and that was really cool actually, and it turned out so well. It was really cool,
and it looks really good. It's still out there now.
Is it?
Yeah, I left it. It
cool.
looks really, really good.
Oh, it's just a really interesting idea. And then the second one, because we had the theme of eco and recycling and upcycling and all that, I decided to do these coasters made out of just magazine pages of magazines. So each coaster, they're kind of shiny, each coaster has 6 pages of a magazine. And like, I'm sure you guys are probably like us, that you have so many magazines hanging around the house and that you kind of store because you're like, well, I can't throw that out, or, you know, I don't want to throw it out. It looks nice, and you kind of put them in your magazine holder and they're kind of there, or they're stacked up. But all you need is 6 pages and you can make these cool. And like the girls, I brought them to knitting on Wednesday and I was showing the girls and they were saying they would be really cool like if you were having a barbecue outdoors. So they're kind of just casual. You can kind of just chuck them out and they're not, you know, it doesn't matter if, you know, if anything happens to them because they're just made out of pages.
Were they easy enough that kids could do them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah. Because I suppose you're effectively, you're making woven material, so you could use that material to do other bits and pieces as well, I suppose, if you were to...
That's true, actually.
If you were to have a good play around with it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do like them. I love the different colours, and we were just saying that maybe a black and white one, what a black and white one would look like, weren't we?
I have a few more pages at home now that I've set aside, and they're going to be different colour schemes as well, so I'm going to make a set of 6.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, I love doing them. They were cool.
So that leads us kind of nicely onto our... We were going to look at our Handmade in Ireland, so we were going to kind of look a little bit more at the items that we featured in the Handmade in Ireland in this issue. We're very proud of all the different things that makers are making here and think that they deserve a little bit of recognition for it. A lot of them would have Etsy shops, but equally we might see people that are out in craft fairs and things like that, and we go up to them and we're like, oh my god, it'd be great, can we feature it in the magazine? I think at first they were like, okay, but 5 issues in, hopefully they're starting to contact us.
Yeah.
So, it's great because where possible we always try and include the items in our giveaway. We usually have a giveaway in about a month's time, don't we, between the issues?
Yes.
And then that's I suppose that's an extra endorsement, isn't it, as well?
That's true, actually. Yeah.
So it's been really good fun, and as I said, as we said in the last issue, we could have packed it this issue with things.
Yeah,
with
this
recycled
issue was
things.
cool.
Yeah. We just found some really, really lovely bits and pieces. So I suppose start with the pretty box.
Oh my goodness. I think you teased this box, did you?
I did.
It's shiny there, but it's so pretty.
Yes, it's actually
birds.
got brighter, hasn't it?
It
it was dark. It was dark this morning, but it's getting brighter.
And this, just the whole presentation of this was so beautiful. So these are from Mary Morkins, and her card is here actually, so I can kind of make. She's a textile artist, and she makes these wonderful brooches. I'm gonna pop this up here now. See, hopefully you can see it, and you can see it's just exquisite. Like it really is so beautiful. Yeah. So it's kind of like a lace and then embroidery.
Antique lace with embroidery and natural dyeing, I think, if you remember right.
I mean, that's so cool.
All the full information is on the Handmade in Ireland page.
Yes, yeah.
So and it'll include links to get you to Mary's Etsy shop. And if there was Instagram pages or Facebook pages or Twitter feeds, we've put all of that in as well, and we've put the prices and what have you. So yeah, I have to say, when that box arrived, I was like, oh!
Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. It's perfect.
And so then the next product was this. Do I say Terramore? Is that how?
Terramore? Yeah, I would say so.
So this is a little sari silk macrame bracelet made by Terramore. That's very shiny.
I don't know. Can I do anything? No, that's ridiculous. No. It's not working.
And come closer. Oh, that should work, shouldn't it? So I'm really sorry if it's blowing out a little bit. And this, we feel awful because we had to unwrap it, but we really wanted to show it to you. Mm-hmm. So will I hold it on this? Maybe that was.
Maybe, yeah.
What's that? No, that's not great, is it? I'm really sorry. The light's a bit.
The brown.
Yeah,
this kind
actually.
of darker colour. Will that work? It's a
lovely, beautiful kind of knotted macrame, sari silk ribbon bracelet, and I think they're glass beads, and it's gorgeous. Oh, that looks really nice because you can kind of see it from. Can you see? It is lovely, and it's this kind of deep magenta colour, isn't it?
Oh, it's really
very,
cool.
very
really
pretty,
nice, and has a nice clasp as well.
Yeah, and again, details are on the page. So put that in this, but we don't lose it because I have to go and put all of these things back. So next is, do you want to do these ones, or do you want me to do them?
Maybe do. I think you might know more about.
Worried about me mentioning the other thing. You'll have to go off and read the review, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I better not say it here. She swore. I better not say anything else.
I know.
So we, because of the issue being our eco green ethical issue, we were kind of interested in reusable products. You know, products that we take for granted, that nowadays that they're disposable. And I'm going to put my hands up and say 3 kids, 3 lots of disposable nappies. I'm not pleased about that. But just at the time it was easier for me. Now my thinking would have changed, and I'm not so sure that I would do that now. But when I was at the indigo course, the only thing, indigo stains your hands incredibly. It stains everything, and the only thing that took the indigo off your hands were these baby wipes.
Oh, right.
That's kind of scary.
Oh.
That's actually really scary, I think.
Mm.
Becky's Bappies.
It's not funny at all. Becky's Bappies. You remember it though, you know.
So Becky makes reusable nappies, baby wipes, breast pads, the other thing that I'm not allowed to mention. And so we've got the baby wipes, and I have to say, feel how soft they are.
Ooh, yeah.
They are fantastic.
That's
and
lovely.
I believe Becky makes a little waterproof holder. So the idea is that you would take a few of these, you would dampen a few of these with water, and you take them out with you. So and they're just so soft, and they're not just for babies. They're for, you know, to be fair, I still carry around baby wipes in my handbag.
Yeah.
But they're lovely, and the idea is that you take them home and you wash them and you reuse them again.
I know, it's brilliant.
And they're so much better than a baby wipe, do you know? And they're kind of nicer than just bunging a flannel in a bag.
Yeah, I think they're great.
Which is what I did. I'm not sure baby wipes were around when my two oldest kids were young, babies. I think they might have just been coming in. I definitely was using cotton wool and water or cotton wool and baby lotion.
Oh yeah.
Too much information.
Okay, so moving on. So this
The cards in it, I think.
oh, this is beauty. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm just going to get the card out so I can talk about this. So this is again recycled. And the great thing about this, it's from a company, well, like a lady, Charlie, I think was her name, from, oh goodness, Belfast Puncture. And she makes belts and wallets and bags from upcycled inner tubes of bicycle inner tubes, basically. And this is one of her wallets, which is just, it's so cool.
I have to say, it is really cool.
It is so cool.
It really is.
And what's so cool about it, I think, one of the best things, is it doesn't try to say it's not an inner bicycle tube. You know, it has the markings, and it feels like one. It's just kind of cool Velcro strap here. You open it up and there's like plenty of pockets.
I love the change purse.
Oh,
so
that's handy.
Yes.
Wow.
You do.
That's cool. It's such a cool idea. It's so great. And you were saying that when your husband and the 2 boys saw it, they were like, ooh, you know. So it could be a really good gift for the man in your life, I think.
They definitely
cool.
They thought I bought it for them. I'm surprised I still had it to put in the magazine. I stashed it just in case. I'm passing on this. As the Londoner, I definitely can't say this.
Okay. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, so this is, I am a stationery nut, and so this pleases me greatly.
It does.
But this is from a company called Mirogue. I don't know what Mirogue means actually. I think I'm looking at the icon next to it, and it's like a little imp or something. So I reckon that's probably what it is actually, now that I think of it. But this lady, I presume.
It is. I think it's 2 ladies, and I think they're based in the Gaeltacht.
Oh,
is that
yeah.
how I say that?
Gaeltacht, yeah, that's correct.
Over near Ring, I think.
Okay.
Ring Helvig, I think. I might be wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. Look in the front page. It's really cool.
So they make, oh cool. So they make these beautiful recycled notebooks with I love spiral bound notebooks as well, because they can kind of stay nice and flat. And they've got like the inside is like a nice little talk about, well, it's all in Irish actually.
There's a description of what this means.
Yeah.
So this means, I think it basically means something like a country without its own language isn't a country, and it's in 6 different Celtic languages.
Brilliant. That's really cool.
And that's the
Oh yeah,
description.
so there's Irish, Welsh, Scots Gaelic, Manx, Breton and Cornish. That's really cool.
It's very good, isn't it? I really liked it.
Oh, they're based in Waterford and printed in Ireland as well, which is cool because, you know, sometimes people make stuff here, design it, and the printing costs can be a bit expensive here, and that so doesn't happen. But it's all right here, made right here in Ireland. So that's really, really cool. And it's just a nice, I mean, they're unlined pages, so you can use it for doodles and drawing.
Yeah, it's a nice smooth.
Yeah.
Even though it's a recycled paper, it's nice and smooth.
It is
isn't
actually,
it?
yeah, it is. That's really pretty.
Last item. So this, I'll take it out of the bag. So this was from a company called Cardigan Lane. I just love this.
It's like the Coronation Street
It is,
side,
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
And then the back are these knitting needles. I'm hoping it's come out. It's blown out for us, but I'm hoping it's come out. So, they make products with knitting needles, with vintage knitting needles.
Oh, yeah.
So they have
brilliant.
shawl pins, and they have some rings, and they have bookmarks. They have bangles. Look.
It's so brilliant.
Oh, it's so cool.
It's so clever.
Yeah, it's so cool. So we couldn't resist to put that in because obviously.
Yeah.
And they come in lots of different colours and lots of different sizes. It depends on what the knitting needle was that was used at the beginning.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do would be to, if you were to get one for yourself or a friend, the best thing to do would probably be to kind of measure your wrist so that you have some idea. And there's a bit of movement there to kind of help you get it on. You know?
And I popped that on earlier because
Yeah.
I couldn't resist, and I was able to get that on.
I think they're fab.
That's just really cool.
Yeah.
And if you had a stack of them, all different colours, that would look really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. They're very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So that's all of our Handmade in Ireland products that we featured this time. Actually, there was quite a lot, wasn't it? 6.
Oh, yeah. Sugar! I forgot the fairies.
Oh no! Yeah, and there's another one. We'll bring the
okay.
fairies next time. The fairies are really, really cool. Actually, they are lovely.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry.
Sorry,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
We'll do that
It was
next time.
early. It was early. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, and as we mentioned, we went to the Constant Knitter yesterday. We went up to do a class, and there'll be something about that in the next issue. So, shh, it's a secret.
Yeah.
And while we were up at the Constant Knitter, you might remember that I mentioned last time that I really, really wanted to knit the flom. The Constant Knitter, Rosemary at the Constant Knitter now sells Amory Sue. And it's actually in this edition, it's actually this pattern on the front here. And this is issue 8, it's the fall 2015 edition of Amory Sue. Lots of people will know it because of what's the shawl called? The Void. The Void shawl, because I know that 2 podcasters had a knit along with it. I definitely know 2 podcasters had it.
Okay.
I think it was the Sticks and Twine podcast, and then Inside Number 23, which we reviewed in the magazine. So I went up and Rosemary, as I say, Rosemary had put this by for me. I don't think I'm going to have enough of that really nice yarn that my friend bought me, and she couldn't get another hank, so I'm going to have to do it in another colour, but I really would like to do it. And actually I'm thinking of possibly making the Void shawl in the Aran. She did send it for a shawl.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So
it all worked out.
So I'm going to repeat what issue it is, because you're going to need this for the next thing. So this is issue 8, and it's the fall 2015 edition of Amory Sue. And the reason we need you to know what issue it is because when we were up at the Constant Knitter with Rosemary, she very kindly gave us a couple of items for a giveaway. So we're going to have a podcast giveaway, our first podcast giveaway. Oh my god, there's noises from upstairs. Oh no, it's alive. We have to be quick. My son's in bed.
Let's wrap this up, people.
It's not bad, it's only 11:30.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave you talk about this,
yeah.
in case I need to jump up and go, no, shh, we're podcasting, shh. So one of the prizes that Rosemary gave us was a copy of issue 7, the spring summer 2015 Amory Sue. So that's one of our giveaway prizes. And Rosemary sells this in her shop for €16.50. You can also get it on her website. She does mail order as well, so you can get it on her website.
She also gave us a set, so a 3-pack, if you will, of low-key bags. So they're really cool. Like the illustrations are, I'm going to go through them. They're kind of, actually I'm going to try because I think that's probably, well, I don't know, that might be the front.
Yeah.
So there's the front and there's the back. They're just a really, really cool idea.
They are.
And then likewise, there's a lumbersexual and at the back. And then finally, oh, that is the back.
She's flashing her drawers.
Well, that probably is the front actually, and that's the back.
Yeah.
But those 3 are our second part of our giveaway, and they're really, really cool. They're just like, let's see, mini pocket, 13 by 23 centimeters. So it'd be nice for your little notions and stuff. And then we have a midi pocket. I think that would probably fit. I reckon that would probably fit a small project, like a little sock.
I'd say so.
And then we have the biggest one, which is 25 by 32 centimeters. So that's our giveaway.
Yeah,
I think that's a really cool prize.
I think that's it. So are we gonna give it away in one person or 2 people?
Oh yeah, good question.
We haven't sorted that bit out.
Okay, yeah.
But okay, so to enter the competition, you have to tell us what issue of Amarie Sue I bought from the Constant Knitter. And we're going to start a Ravelry thread for you to pop your answers in there. You have to have subscribed to our YouTube channel and
Joined our Ravelry
group. And then we haven't even worked out when we're going to draw this competition.
Yeah, I guess when we do the show notes,
Yeah.
we'll tell you when the closing date is and when we're going to announce the winner.
Yeah, so just pop along there and put in your answer, and if you're right, we'll leave your comment up, and if you're wrong, we won't. And then we'll select the winner or winners when we've decided by random number generator. And are we going to throw this open to international? We're going to do this one internationally, are we? I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll make this one an international giveaway. A lot of our giveaways are kind of for Ireland, for North and South, just because postage is kind of horrendous here. But I think it would be nice to make this an international giveaway. So we'll decide when we're going to do it, and we'll announce the winners next time anyway, will we?
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
We'll do that.
That's
We'll
idea.
announce the winners on our next podcast.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Making it up as we go along.
Think I need caffeine. It's time to go.
Yeah.
We've been chatting for 50 odd minutes.
Oh my goodness.
So sorry.
Okay.
So sorry.
Me too.
Okay.
We had a lot to say though. I guess the magazine issue.
Okay, so we will see you hopefully in about a fortnight is kind of what we're thinking, fortnight to 3 weeks. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. It just depends how busy we are, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And we will share another one of the designs from the magazine, maybe both, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
And we'll chat a little bit more about some of the other items in the magazine.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. And announce the winners.
Yeah.
So it's been lovely to talk to you. I'm really sorry that this has been a bit all over the place. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.